demonstrate your delusion.
The truth is the truth.
What do you mean? Don't ever do that to me.
Not like.
Wow.
Some friends come into your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. But these Real Housewives friendships crashed and burned so badly that there's no way they could ever mend fences. A considerable part of the draw for each franchise is the drama that follows these women of privilege. While some fights are over trivial things like stealing each other's men, others have roots so deep that there's no turning back. Let's look at some of the most shocking betrayals of all time. Tamra and Shayanon versus Kelly.
That was not warranted at all.
I apologized you right then and there, and we forgave each other.
I get it,
so
and
why...
I moved on,
Okay,
and I
so
forgave
when we're
you.
talking about it.
Season 14 of Real Housewives of Orange County was a whirlwind, but nothing topped the explosive fight between Tamra Judge, Shayanon Beddor, and Kelly Dodd. It all started with an edited video that surfaced on social media, leading to a wild misunderstanding. Even though the video was inaccurate, Kelly took it to the next level by agreeing to be a character witness for a guy suing Tamra and Shayanon. Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Tamra and Shayanon were livid. They opened up about how financially devastating the lawsuit had been for them. For them, Kelly siding with their opponent was the ultimate betrayal. They felt there was no coming back from that level of disloyalty. Forgiveness, not on the table. Lisa Vanderpump versus Kyle Richards.
There's no turning back.
Goodbye, Kyle.
The phrase "goodbye, Kyle" is permanently etched in the minds of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans, but the fallout between Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle Richards was actually pretty heartbreaking. These two had a genuinely lovely bond during the show's early seasons. Kyle was fiercely loyal to Lisa, almost to a fault, but as time went on, Kyle started feeling like she was giving way more than she was getting back from Lisa. Things took a nose to dip in season 9, thanks to the infamous Puppygate scandal. Kyle found herself in a tough spot, as many of the cast members believed Lisa had leaked stories to the press. When Kyle finally admitted that she thought Lisa was behind it, their friendship imploded. Lisa felt so betrayed that she not only left the show, but also cut off all contact with Kyle. It was a brutal end to what was once a strong friendship. Bethany Frankel versus Carol Radziwill.
I sent you a gushing email and you sent me back a THX.
She didn't text me back. Don't take it personally.
These two Real Housewives of New York City stars were inseparable for several seasons. Bethany Frankel and Carol Radziwill shared a special bond, often seen laughing and plotting their escapes. From boring Hamptons gatherings hosted by the other ladies, the Skinny Girl founder found a kindred spirit in the ABC journalist who was also an actual princess, seriously cool and laid back. Sadly, their friendship hit a rough patch when Bethany started her Be Strong charity and felt Carol wasn't interested in supporting her. In reality, Carol was in LA, comforting a friend whose husband had just died. The tension escalated when Bethany asked Carol's boyfriend, Adam Kenworthy, to document her charity efforts. Adam refused, citing a lack of payment, which Bethany found tacky. The final blow came when Carol accused Bethany of using her contacts to land a spinoff. It's no surprise that Bethany and Carol went from besties to enemies. Kim versus Nene.
Text I just got from Kim. She says in the text, I can't believe you talked about me.
Kim Zolciak and Nene Leakes were good friends before joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. But once season 1 began filming, Nene started questioning Kim's relationship with Big Papa, who was still married. The tension exploded during the season 1 reunion, when Nene repeatedly told Kim to close your legs to married men. Their feud lasted for years, and when Kim returned for season 10, the drama continued. Nene accused Kim and her daughter Brielle of being racist. However, the pair eventually reconciled after Kim sent Nene a gift upon learning that Nene's husband was diagnosed with cancer. Bethany versus Ramona.
You're so stupid sometimes. You really
Yeah,
are.
that's
you
one
really
thing
are.
most people don't really call me, but you can call me that.
With your act.
Bethany Frankel and Ramona Singer have had a rocky friendship, but one fight between them stands out as a major betrayal. In season 3 of Real Housewives of New York City, during a walk, Ramona unleashed her infamous Singer Stinger, telling Bethany that she ruins every relationship she has and will probably ruin her current one and die alone. After such a harsh comment from a supposed friend, it's incredible that Bethany ever forgave her. Bethany, being the strong person she is, didn't take the comment to heart, but was clearly shocked and at a loss for words. Bethany versus Jill.
It's a thing in the Gatecrasher in the Daily News about me and Jill being frenemies.
Bethany Frankel and Jill Zarin were the best of friends during the early seasons of Real Housewives of New York City. Their public and long-lasting fallout in season 3 was distressing for fans to watch. The feud began when Bethany accused Jill of being jealous of her success with the Skinny Girl brand. Jill fired back, claiming Bethany wasn't supportive enough during her husband Bobby's cancer scare. With such personal accusations, it's no wonder this fight felt like a deep betrayal. Neither Bethany nor Jill could bring themselves to apologize or take the high road. Years later, Bethany attended Bobby's funeral after he passed away from cancer, but their friendship never returned to its former glory. Lisa versus Meredith.
I've been on this healing journey for, honestly, probably a year now.
The fight between Lisa Barlow and Meredith Marks on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City was exacerbated by a hot mic incident that captured Lisa's true feelings. The feud started when Lisa questioned the details of Meredith's father's memorial service. Things took a turn for the worse when Lisa, not realizing she was still mic'd, went on an expletive-filled rant about Meredith. The insults she hurled were inexcusable and permanently altered their friendship. Even with an apology, it would be hard for Meredith to trust Lisa again, knowing how she truly feels. Vicky versus Tamra.
Vicky just broke up with her boyfriend.
Did she really?
Or is it a lie? I think it's a lie.
I think it's bullshit.
Vicky Gunnable's son and Tamra Judge's friendship on the Real Housewives of Orange County has been a roller coaster of epic proportions. These two have been at the center of some of the series' most explosive fights, yet they have always found a way to patch things up eventually. Their dynamic is one where they go for the jugular when they feel threatened, like during the season 7 reunion. Tamra accused Vicky of cheating on Don, and Vicky hit back with allegations that Tamra was seeing Eddie while still married. Their fights often revolved around Vicky's choice in men, particularly Brooks. Tamra never hid her disdain for Brooks, but things really blew up when rumors surfaced that Brooks was faking his cancer. Many cast members believe Vicky was in on the deceit, though she insisted she was in the dark. The tension around this issue pushed their friendship to its limits, but they somehow managed to keep mending fences, showcasing a complex blend of loyalty and betrayal. Kyle versus Kim.
With this whole thing in here like this, what are you doing? Unbelievable.
From the moment Kim Richards joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her relationship with her sister Kyle Richards was on shaky ground, while they occasionally united against common enemies, like when Brandi Glanville accused Kim of doing drugs. Their deep-seated issues frequently resurfaced. Their most intense clash happened at a party at Taylor Armstrong's house. After Kim got upset with Kyle, they retreated to a limo, where years of pent-up resentment exploded. Kim accused Kyle of stealing her house, and Kyle shot back, calling Kim a liar and an alcoholic. The argument was raw and painful, with Kyle feeling like she had been supporting Kim financially and emotionally in recent years, while Kim felt unappreciated for her contributions to the family during her youth. Their relationship has seen moments of reconciliation, but the scars from that night run deep. Lisa Rinna versus Denise Richards.
Denise, Lisa. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Thanks for coming. Thank you for.
The feud between Lisa Rinna and Denise Richards on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was one for the books. Denise, known for her roles in movies like James Bond and Wild Things, was no stranger to on-screen drama, but nothing could have prepared her for the heat Lisa Rinna brought during season 10. The tension began at a BBQ hosted by Denise, where a conversation about threesomes left her daughter Lola shocked. Denise's reaction puzzled Lisa, who pointed out Denise's own openness about her sex life on the show. Things escalated when rumors of an affair between Denise and Brandi Glanville surfaced. Denise expected her longtime friend Lisa to have her back, but Lisa took a different route, confronting Denise about the alleged lies and gaslighting during the reunion. Lisa's relentless questioning and lack of support left Denise feeling betrayed. Their friendship, once solid, went up in flames, with Denise expressing that no apology could mend the damage done. It was a clear case of a reality TV friendship turned sour, leaving both women and viewers reeling. Melissa versus Teresa.
You look like the devil right now. You're the devil. You're wearing red. It matches you.
The saga between Melissa Borga and Teresa Giudice on The Real Housewives of New Jersey is another prime example of a Real Housewives friendship gone wrong. Teresa's wedding to Louis in July drew attention not just for the celebration, but for who was missing, namely Melissa and Joe Gorga. Their absence was the result of Teresa spreading rumors about Melissa and Joe's marriage during the filming of season 13. This wasn't the first bump in a rocky relationship, but it was the final straw for Melissa. She called Teresa's actions the ultimate betrayal, which led to the Borgas deciding not to attend the wedding. Leah versus Adriana.
Not now. I've survived up to when I met you. Yeah, but you're surviving.
The drama between Leah Black and Adriana De Mora on The Real Housewives of Miami reached epic proportions in season 3. These two were incredibly close until things took a sharp turn for the worse. Leah began telling people that Adriana had used her for money and that she had been supporting Adriana for 7 years, according to E! News. Adriana was deeply hurt by these accusations. She felt that if Leah could turn on her so easily, their friendship was never genuine. Adriana accused Leah of attacking her just to create a storyline for the show, which felt like the ultimate betrayal. So what do you think? Which betrayal cut the deepest? Drop it in the comments. Or if there is a moment we have forgotten, let us know that too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep all these great Real Housewives moments headed your way. And don't forget to check out some of our other videos to see what other great Real Housewives content we've gathered up for ya.